Hello. Today we're just gonna be talking about anything. I'm just gonna be for real and talk my stuff. So when I was younger, I wasn't even fat, but I thought I was. So I would only eat once a day, and I was on Adderall. So I got really skinny. This is a crazy thing. I'm going to talk about my experience with EDs and eating disorders and my mental illnesses and all that. But this is my personal YouTube channel, so who cares? Unless someone finds this, but I don't care that much. I'll be okay. But I've always struggled with my weight, and it took me years to find out that I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome. And basically, I can gain weight super easily, but it's so hard to lose it. I am currently trying to find ways to lose weight because I'm currently 172 pounds. I'm not fat, but I'm chubby, and I still have problems with myself because of that. And I really hated the way I felt, the way I looked when I was skinny, and I hate the way I look right now. So the only thing that's coming to my brain is that I should be 130. Because back when I was skinny, I was actually underweight. I was 4'11", and I was 90 pounds at 12 years old, which is not good. Don't do that. That's bad. And currently I'm 15 and 172. Or less. I don't know. I haven't got my weight checked in a while, which is better, but I still need to lose some weight so that I can be the person I want to be. It's not because, people hate me. It's just, I just don't feel confident in my own skin because of the fact that I am chubby. I love being chubby, but it's just not me. I don't feel good this way. Every time I look in the mirror, all I notice is my chin and my body, and that's all I think about. And that shouldn't be the only thing I think about. I should look in the mirror and be happy with the way I look and be proud of who I am now, but I can't be that way if I'm not happy with what I look like. Oh my god. I had hairspray in earlier, if you watched my other video. But it is so difficult when you start finding out, you start asking yourself. 7th grade was a bad year, okay? It gets worse. It got worse for me. I'm tired right now. It was really bad for me because I would constantly ask myself, why am I like this? Why do I feel like an alien? And I have ADHD and probably some other stuff that I don't even know about. And I always felt like I wasn't really, you know what? Oh my god, my bangs. Sorry. I always thought that I felt alienated from other kids, so it was difficult for me to make friends. I have 8 real life friends that I talk to sometimes, and then a lot of online friends. That's how I can find people online that I agree with, but it's so hard finding people in real life. And honestly, it gets better. If you put yourself out there, which is really difficult for me to do even in my freshman year of high school. I'm not even that old, but I'm still gonna give advice. If you put yourself out there and you just be yourself, there will be people who actually like who you are, and there will be people that will talk to you. Friendship isn't about looks. If it's about looks, then you're just rude. It doesn't matter what you look like as long as you are an enjoyable person to be around and you're not a weirdo. Not weird, you deserve to be in jail type of weird, you know? That's why I go by peace, love, unity, respect, which is PLUR. where you do peace, love, unity, and then you share a bracelet. It's in the rave scene, and I really love that people will find ways to love each other without like being rude. It's great. But 7th grade, I was so depressed. I wouldn't do any work, and I got a boyfriend, and I didn't really like him that much. He's my friend now, but like I didn't really like him. Like I liked him when we first started dating, but then after 2 weeks, I was just depressed and miserable, and I kept telling him to stop making like comments toward me because I found it weird at that time. And now I'm like desensitized after a past relationship, but we don't talk about it. And that one was weird. Okay. But this one in 7th grade was okay. And then I broke up and I hated him for the rest of 7th grade. And I was really depressed for all of it. I was so out of it for 7th grade. I can't tell you anything. So much was happening, but so little was happening. It was so weird. Then 8th grade, I felt better about myself because I had a different boyfriend and he was online. But that didn't end well. I just don't like having boyfriends. I like having girlfriends. And I currently have one right now, and I haven't been miserable because she's just great, okay? But a lot of times, you find yourself depressed and you don't know what to do. And I think the most important thing to know is that even if you don't think anyone loves you, you can go ask many of your friends, you can vent to them, and they will tell you that you're not a burden. I'm gonna list it down because I'm really bad at wording shit, but you're not a burden. People do love you. And I'm gonna be straight up. There will be people in the future that make you feel whole. They aren't a missing piece. They just make you feel whole inside. Like you are meant to find them. You are meant to be their friend. And if you end up taking your life, you will never meet those people. You will never understand what the world will look like without you. You won't find the friends that you're supposed to find. You won't ever experience what you were meant to do because you just decided to leave before it could happen. And the most important thing is that you be there for those things to happen because we all deserve to live like a little. We all deserve to like just do whatever and like find out who we are. It's like you just need to find out who you are so you can be the happiest person you can ever be. Because if you don't know what you're doing, then you'll know it isn't for you. And then years later, when you find out what you want to do, you can finally do it and you can be happy about it. But there's nothing you can do if you are just sitting there and just letting it all pass by. Don't waste time on things because I wish I was much more outgoing in middle school and elementary school, and I just wasn't. I should have been open with what I wanted since elementary school because only in eighth grade I didn't dress how I wanted to dress, and now I finally see the opportunity in high school. Like I'm a freshman, yeah, I still have time, but it always feels like I was late to what I wanted to do because finally now I understand. I want to go to cosmetology school. I want to go and do hair. Like I want to be a hairstylist. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't know I wanted to do that, but now I do. Like I figured it out and I understood what I wanted to do. And if you asked me in middle school, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I would tell you cooking, I don't know, and I would tell you professional mermaid, I would tell you like all these other things, like interpreter. I could be an interpreter too, because I really love sign language. It's a fun language to learn, and I really love it. And it's really good to learn if you want to communicate with people. But, like, it is so important that you just take the time to figure out who you are and never ever doubt what you want to be. Always be 100% sure that this is what you want to do, that you want to look like this, that you want to be this person. If you want to be this person and you're this person right now, you can always be this person. Don't ever doubt yourself. You can 100% change yourself and become the person you want to be. And if it's a better person, you can do it 100%. I used to be a piece of shit. I'm gonna be real. I was the worst person imaginable. You know what I did? I listened to My Little Pony. My Little Pony's a little girl's show. No, it's not. Because just in the title it says friendship is magic. And you know what I learned? Friendship is magic, and it actually makes me a happier person. Okay? If I didn't have friends right now, I'd be really, like, I don't even know what I'd be. I don't know where I'd be. I don't know what I'd be doing. But the best thing that ever happened to me was having friends and understanding what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do with my life. And I think the only thing that you can do to become the person that you like looking at in the mirror and in the camera and all the photos of yourself and all the things that your mom posts about you on Facebook or your dad, either one, or your grandma or your family members, all of them, is just be who you want to be. Genuinely just be yourself. The only thing that will make you whole and make you feel better about like anything is recovering. All you need to do is just recover. Like right now, I'm trigger warning for self harm. I'm 1 month clean, and I felt so much better. I feel so much better after I quit because when you start, you feel like you always have little problems that you just need to do that too. And if you just figure out what helps you feel better, venting on an app. Like, I have one called, I don't know, it's called something friend, and the cover is a heart with two people hugging. And what you can do on that app is you can vent or talk to people and just let it out and then just sleep on it. That's what I did. I was having the worst time ever. I was sobbing really bad. I was like sobbing and bawling my eyes out. I downloaded my app and then I vented on there and I took a deep breath and I cried into my pillow a little more. And that's what I did instead of hurting myself. And there's so many alternatives that you can do that makes you feel better. You don't have to hurt yourself. You don't have to bring yourself down. You just cry, let it out on your nose app, any app, your friend that is mentally okay. It always make sure that your friend is mentally okay enough to help you out when you are going through a rough time, okay? Be that person. Recovering is also like recovering from an ED. There's a whole list. Like, recovering isn't just the simple things, it's a lot of things. Like, you can take everything out from drinking, from smoking. There's a whole list. And getting better is just recovering and finding what you love about yourself. And I think that's just what's most important, is because if you want to love yourself, you can't love yourself if you're constantly doing things to yourself that make you feel worse as a person. And I think that's important. And I want you all to remember that you are loved, and even if you don't have any friends right now and you don't have anyone that you can go to and life seems hard right now, you are important and you matter, and you should never ever tell yourself that you don't deserve to be on the planet, because you do. And just remember that even if you don't know me, I can know you. Love y'all.